Welcome to AstroVenture, the DSLR astrophotography channel.
Hey there, AstroVenturers, welcome back. If you're new to this astrophotography channel, my name is George, and this is the astrophotography channel for DSLR and mirrorless camera bodies, combined with the lenses we already own in a simple star tracker like the SkyGuider Pro or the Star Adventurer. Today, I wanted to take a look at a purchase that I made. Now, recently, I purchased the William Optics Zenith Star 81 telescope to start using that with my SkyGuider Pro. But when I was checking out, one of the things that they offer is their Essential Telescope Maintenance Bundle. Now, I'm new to telescopes, and with that, I kind of figured that a lot of the maintenance for a telescope, a refractor, is going to be similar to what we would do for camera lenses. But being new to telescopes, I didn't want to, make that assumption incorrectly and screw up my telescope. So for that reason, when Opt offered the Essential Telescope Maintenance Bundle, I decided to go ahead and make the purchase. And I'm going to go over what was in that kit and share that with you so that if you're making that first step into a telescope and you're wondering, should I or should I not purchase it, maybe this will help you. So let's go ahead and get started. Opening up the box, one of the first things that jumped out at me is this paintbrush. It's a Worcester Shortcut angle cut, soft bristled paintbrush. I've seen these sold through Lowe's and Home Depot. And so I'm assuming that what this is for is to get in there and clean the front optics to my refractor telescope. Now, as I said, I assumed. Well, one of the drawbacks to this bundle that they put together is they don't include any instructions. But through my own homework, I was eventually able to find the information I needed, and I assumed correctly that that's what this is for cleaning the front optics. And I'll get more into the information that I discovered, and I'll put that link in as we go further along. But yes, this simple little paintbrush, it's specifically chosen by Opt because of the angle of cut on the bristles and the soft material for doing that initial wipe off on a front optic. However, before you even want to move to the brush, I encourage you first use this simple puffer, and it's used for blowing off the larger debris that would be on the optics, and then you would follow it up with the paintbrush. Many of you, since you're already using camera lenses, probably actually already own this puffer or something similar to it. With that said, be it with camera lenses or with telescopes, never ever use canned air. Canned air is not good because, one, it blows too hard, it can push things past the optics. Additionally, it can spray out some of the liquid that is inside of the canister, and so you should never use canned air. While we're discussing removing debris, they also include this little brush, and it's not exactly built the best, but the way this works is you slide this out, and it has a simple little brush here so that you can brush off of the optics. I would use this as the initial big sweep, and then this is going to be able to get in there and be a little more precise if there's anything that's left. Additionally, on the other side of this brush, you can remove this cap, and Again, this is not exactly constructed the best, but there is a little liquid-free charcoal pad that is also used for cleaning the optics off if there's any pesky little smudges that are on there. So these are the 3 dry methods of cleaning that were within the kit. And then let's move into getting to the liquids and the other stuff that was included. So on the liquid side, we have these 2 bottles that came in the bundle. This one being the cleaning solution, and then this one being a rinse solution. And these are for getting things that are a little more stuck on to your front optic in case you need to do that quote-unquote wet wash to get those things off. Now, included with the kit is this large bundle of Intrinsics Naturally Large Silken Wipes. And what these are, they're actually for makeup and lotion and things. But these are some super soft cloth that is, according to the package, lint-free, and you would be able to wet this pad with the cleaning solution to get off any little pesky spots that don't seem to want to come off through the dry cleaning methods. And then there's also a rinse solution at the end just to kind of polish off and finish up. So there's, according to this kit, there's 200 of these little pads in here, and according to the information that I had found, this solution will be good for about 4 or 5 cleanings. I don't know how much liquid it is that they're using, but I don't see this lasting you only 4 or 5 cleanings because there's quite a bit of solution. And with that, don't spray directly onto your optics. This is true of camera lenses or with telescopes. Spray it onto the pad, dampen it enough to be able to get off whatever smudge there is that you're trying to remove. You don't want to have liquid running on your optics, be it the telescope or with the lenses, camera lenses. And when I do that, I always like to angle slightly downward, so that way there, if there is any extra fluid, it's not wanting to run back into the mechanical body of the lens, or in this case, my refractor telescope. And then to finish it off, they include this Radian Telescope's Premium Plush Microfiber Polishing Cloth. The fact that they call it a cloth is kind of amusing. This thing is absolutely massive. It's more like a towel, but it is a very soft microfiber. One of the things you'll notice with some microfibers is they're kind of snaggy and they catch in your hands. This is a very, very soft and plush, and this would be again used for in the end once you went through all of your cleaning, just to kind of give it that final polishing. Now, with that said, one of the things that I had found, and I was led there from the link or the website that's on this bottle, universalastronomy.com, and that's where I actually found the instructions for using all of this stuff. And I wish that it had been a printout in the box. But if you follow that website, and I'll also put the link to the information below this video, but in there it tells you exactly how you're supposed to be using these solutions and everything. And it's one of those things that, yeah, I kind of knew what I was doing with it anyway, but the thing is that in purchasing this, and because of the big investment that you make into a telescope, I really wanted somebody to actually tell me, yes, this is how we want you to use this, cleaning solution stuff. So I'll include that link in the information below. As far as the cost, at the time of purchase, this was $50 through Opt, and I kind of did a quick tally up on everything. It's the same cost you would have paid if you assembled this stuff all together on your own. So in purchasing it, No, Op's not taking advantage of you, and if you don't have these cleaning supplies, it totals out the same thing you would spend anyway. Now, would I do it? Here's the thing. I do own essentially all of this stuff already, with the exception of these solutions. Now, because I don't know, I will continue to purchase the solution when I eventually run out, and I will continue to use it for the telescope, because from doing my reading and research, this seems to have been optimized for our refractor telescope glass. This is not to be used on mirrors, but for the glass in our telescopes. And one of the things they also mention is using it for camera lens optics and binoculars. So with that said, it's probably the same cleaner that I purchase at Walmart, the Zeiss lens cleaner, but because of the investment and what it cost me for my telescope, I think in the future I'll continue to stick with the cleaning and finishing rinsing solution, just because it's not worth using the Zeiss cleaner, which is probably perfectly fine. But since this is designed and made for the telescopes, I think I'm going to stay with it, just because I would hate to make a very costly assumption, use the Zeiss cleaner on my telescope, and then find out I shouldn't have been doing that. The logic is there to be able to use it, but there's nothing telling me I can, so I'm not going to risk it. So in the future, yes, if I were making a first-time purchase, I think I would go ahead and get this. And in the future, I would continue to purchase the cleaning and rinsing solution as well. So there you have it. That's what's included in the Essential Telescope Maintenance Bundle from Opt. I'm glad that I purchased it. Overall, I'm happy with it. And if you like the content of this video and you found this to be useful, please consider subscribing, liking the video, and sharing it, as well as joining us over at our Facebook group, AstroVenture DSLR. Till next time, I wish you clear skies and uneventful nights.